What's up everybody, it's Camille J Official and welcome to my video. It's Camille J Official, so let's start the show. To all my returning subscribers, hey, and to anybody that is new, welcome. Thank you so much for joining me, but let's go ahead and get right into the video.
Alright everybody, so I'm basically going to be showing you the routine I have for my 4-year-old daughter's natural hair. She's had her braids in for about a week and a half and it's time for us to wash her hair. And I'm just showing you what her hair looks like before. As you can see, it looks a bit dry, so we're just going to go ahead and begin the process of taking care of her hair. I'm just going to show you step by step exactly what I do to get her hair together. So step one for me is just going ahead and taking her hair and beginning to section it off. Anytime I see any type of stray hairs like I'm doing here, I'm just gently using my fingers to remove the hair and put it in the proper sections. So I'm going to be starting with the back of her hair. I always do her hair from the back to the front. And I'm going to be using this great spray bottle that I got from Amazon.com. I love it because it has a long spray, and I'll show you here. It has like a nice gentle mist, so you can control the level of water. And I will have a link in the description box, guys, for every single thing I'm using if you want to purchase it. So step two is I'm going to saturate her hair with water. It is so important that when you're going to start the detangling process for hair, that the hair is as wet as possible. So you want to saturate the hair. So you'll see me going through that. And one step that's important to me to do once I go ahead and spray the hair with water is to actually smooth the water into the hair. Next, I'm going to be using the Melanin Multi-Use Softening Leave-In Conditioner to use as the detangler for her hair. Before I wash my daughter's hair, my routine is always to detangle it first. So I'm going to be using this product. I do recommend it. It is really good, and you can get it at haircare.com. I purchased this, I use it in my hair, and it's really good, guys. So now I'm going to begin to use a wide tooth comb, and I'm going to begin to detangle her hair with the comb, starting at the bottom of her hair and then moving upward. I do the general section and kind of just get it a little loose so that when I go in to separate her hair even more, it's not so difficult. So I'm just going to continue to gently detangle it with that wide tooth. What you're going to see is me continually and constantly putting the water back into her hair. Like I said earlier, one of the most important steps to detangling natural hair is to ensure that you have enough water in there. So once I've broken it into those smaller sections, I'm going to just begin the process of detangling everything out this way and just hitting section by section so I can get a good thorough detangle. Once her hair is sufficiently detangled, I'm going to go ahead and put her hair in a twist and twist that down. I really like to twist her hair to get it out of the way to ensure that, number one, it doesn't get retangled by anything and that it doesn't get caught up in the sections that I still have to detangle going further on. So that's all I'm doing here. And I'm going to repeat the steps and the process on the other side of her hair as well. So I'm just going to fast forward through this because you see me detangle her hair before in the video, and I'm going to do just more thorough detangling. Guys, if you don't have a wide tooth comb to use to detangle your hair, I would highly suggest that you get it. This is like such an important part of even my detangle process. I need to use a wide tooth comb. Once I feel that I've got everything detangled as best as I could, I'm going to go ahead and use that same technique where after it's detangled, I go ahead and twist the hair down just to ensure that it doesn't get detangled again. And this really helps to keep her hair out of the way, so that way I can move on to the next sections and not have to worry about her hair getting frizzy or anything like that. As always, we're going to repeat the process again for the other sections of her hair. Make sure that you spray the hair really well. Saturate that hair with water as much as possible. Get a good spray bottle that can do that. And again, the step that I do is making sure that you smooth the water into the hair, getting the leave-in conditioner, rubbing it up in my hands, and just making sure that I smooth the product into her hair after applying it. I always suggest to anybody that has natural hair or is starting their natural hair journey, when doing your hair, to make the process go a lot easier and smoother for you, especially when it comes to detangling and styling, is to always work with your hair in sections. For me, this alleviates a lot of the stress of trying to tackle all the hair at once, which can be very daunting. You can work with sections as small as you want to. Typically, I do medium-sized sections in the head, and it just allows me to be able to get in there and kind of visualize everything I need to do and what I want to do with the hair. And this technique has worked very well for myself with my natural hair, and this has worked really well with my daughter's hair. When I do her hair in sections, there are no tears, or less tears, because sometimes she still cries, but there are less tears when I approach her hair with this technique of sectioning. So this is her full head of hair completed, being completely detangled in those sections, and I just wanted to show you how big some of the sections are and how I did the parting. But this is what I always do before I wash her hair. I always section it out and detangle it in these medium-sized sections, so that way her hair will do better when we actually go to wash it. Now off camera, I'm going to shampoo her hair in those sections with the Main Choice Easy on the Curls Detangling and Hydrating Shampoo. This is my favorite shampoo right now. I use it in her hair, and this is her hair after it's been washed in those sections. No tangles, and her hair is very hydrated. That shampoo does not cause knots to form or more tangles in the hair. Now I'm going to begin the styling process. I'm going to take her hair out of this one big section that's been freshly shampooed, and I'm going to move on to using the leave-in conditioner that is my favorite right now, which is the Camille Rose Naturals Coconut Water Leave-In. It is great, guys. It is the bomb. It's great in my hair. It's great in my daughter's hair. It really hydrates but helps detangle, and I will have a link in the description box for this. So now I'm just going to begin the process of applying this to her hair. I'm going to take some of the leave-in conditioner in my hand, and with all the other products that you will see me use in her hair, I will take it, rub it up in my hands, and then begin to smooth it down into her hair, just making sure that it coats her hair thoroughly. Then I'm going to be using this wet detangling brush. I really like this brush. It is good as a secondary detangler, meaning I use it before styling her hair, so that way her hair is nice and smooth, getting rid of any kinks or any bumps that the wide tooth comb may have missed. If you're going to be doing any type of braiding or twisting or twist outs, things of that nature, you want to make sure that the hair is smooth, and this detangling brush definitely does that, and I will show you a close-up of her hair. It really smoothed out her hair, and if you look, you can see that it even defined her curls. So if you're looking for a brush to help with your wash and goes to define your curls, I would recommend this wet brush. Now I'm going to proceed to make sure that that whole section is smooth by using that detangling brush, and this is basically the final look of the hair after I've used that secondary detangler. Now I'm going to use my all-time favorite oil. I've been using Grapeseed Oil for the past 6-7 years in my natural hair. This oil is less than $10, and it is amazing on your hair and your skin, and I'll do a separate video about how good that is. But that was the Now Grapeseed Oil. So as with all the other products, I'm going to put it in my hands and just make sure that I work it into her hair. Now I'm going to be using the Camille Rose Coconut Water Styler. This again is an amazing cream styler. Out of all the products that I've used, and I use a lot, Product Junkie, this is one of the best. That's the consistency. It is very creamy but lightweight as well. So I smooth it out in my hands, and now I'm going to take it and smooth it out in her hair. After her hair has been smoothed out and applied the styler, I'm going to begin to braid her hair. I part it in sections of 3, and I'm just going to begin to braid it down because this is the final style. And y'all, I know that her part is not perfectly straight, but it is very hard to part my daughter's hair. She hates the comb touching her scalp. So come on, bear with me. Don't judge me. I did the best that I could. So that is the hair right there braided down, and this is the final look, everyone, and this is how I do my daughter's hair. And this has been our hair routine for the past 4 years, and Lana would like to give everyone a message.
And subscribe to your channel and get 113 subscriber people to get that thumbs up and click the bell and subscribe to our channel, and thank you. Bye.
If you like what you saw today, guys, I hope that you would consider subscribing to my channel, hitting the like button, and then hitting the bell so that way you can be notified when I have more videos. But again, guys, thank you so much for joining me. Have a great day. Bye.